Hello everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. It's Wednesday night, and it's time to continue with Broken Sword 2, which I've actually forgot the name of right now. Broken Sword 2 something something.
Hello, Joe.
What is it called? It's got like a tagline. The Smoking Mirror. There you go. The Smoking Mirror, whatever that means. I don't know. Hello, Ecto. Hello, Max. Welcome to the live stream. Only feels like, I know it's only been 3 days since we last played this, but time is going so. January is going even quicker than before. Blimey. Yeah, so last time we played for a couple of hours. According to the game, we got about a quarter of the way through, which is a bit bizarre. I don't think that's accurate according to the chat. So, which is good because that would mean it would be a very short game. But you know, it is a shorter one, and I was very. I wouldn't say impressed. It was kind of like what I hoped it would be. It's just more of the same, really. Yeah, I was enjoying it. I liked it. It was nice being back playing as George and Nico and more National Treasure Indiana Jones-esque escapades. But yeah, that's going to be the plan for tonight. Just play a little bit more of it, see how we go. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing on, what's the date today? The 5th of January. I've got to say, right off the bat, I do want to mention I got a cup of tea. That's not what I want to mention. What I want to mention is Monday. Coming up on Monday, the 10th, is my good old YouTube anniversary date, which is this time 11 years. 11 years. Which is very weird to say. Now, obviously, 10 years is a big one. 10 years is a notable anniversary. I almost, at some point, I'm going to have to stop like doing something special for every year, because it's just like, after so many years, it's like, yeah, it's just another year. It doesn't really matter. But there's still a part of me that gets very soppy and very retrospective and very much like, oh, I want to look back and I want to make something just to sort of show the passage of time. So I don't know what to do. I'm like 5 days out and I haven't got anything made or anything prepared. So basically what I'm trying to say is, long story short, if you have any ideas for what I could do as a relatively simple thing to make, I just don't know. Like, I feel like I've done it all. I've done the whole clip show. I've done Q&As. I've done looking at my old videos. I've done like a special week of videos following it. I did like James Bond week a couple of years back. It's just like I've run out of good ideas now, and I don't want to kind of force something. But if there's anything that you think would make for a cool video, or anything that you'd want to see me do let me know. Let me know on here, let me know on Discord, let me know on Twitter, anywhere, I don't care. But I really want to do something. I just haven't got that spark. Usually every other year I get like a spark of what to do. This year, it has not hit me. Doing great, just petting a cat. Good, I'm doing good, thank you. I've got a little bit of a sore throat. Oh dear, not a good sign right about now, but no, it's all good. And I got tea, which is also very good. Right, let's get this game started. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Haha, good. It remote. Oh, also, I booted up the game to look at. I made like a thumbnail earlier, and I wanted to look at like the background and stuff that I could use as inspiration for it, for the thumbnail. So I loaded it up, and then I saw this. Was this here before? I don't remember this being here. I'm going to click it, because it's like a comic book. And I'm assuming this is a little bit of a prologue to where this game starts, and maybe fills in the gap a little bit more. So, yeah, could I speak to Nico, please? Who am I? I'm George Stobart. Who is that? Oh, right, yeah, because he said about his dad was ill. That's right. Oh, Andre Lobino, I should have known. Nico's out on a story. What do you want, George? I'm very busy here. Nico wanted to know how my father was. Will you tell her? Tell her. Oh no, doesn't look too good. Tell her what, George? Georgie. Tell her it looks like I won't need to be in New York for much longer. Oh no. Click. I discovered a... Oh. Where is this now? Where is this going over to now, Nico? I discovered a drugs operation being run in the suburbs of Paris by a gangster called Karzac. Okay, let's check out the cargo. The boss will be here soon. He was bringing the stuff in through a bogus import company specializing in objets d'art. Aren't they beautiful? Busting the operation would make a great story for my newspaper. But I needed evidence. That looks a bit like Sean Connery to me. Eat 11,000 bananas for your 11th anniversary. How many bananas is it that would be enough to be dangerous? Isn't there a thing about bananas being a tiny fraction of a bit radioactive? And it's like you'd need to eat, I don't know how many. You need to eat a lot to get any sort of radioactivity from them. But yeah, maybe that's it. Timing was everything. Oh, look at those legs. That and a good cover story. You guys are lucky I'm not from the southern mod. I could have... Okay, this is going on a bit now. My name is none of your business. I am Karzac's new logistics coordinator. He needs to see the merchandise, but he's heard reports of a double cross by the Colombians and doesn't want to risk coming in here. I don't care. I really don't care about this. Karzac showed up. Well, this is actually very long. Excuse me. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna... I mean, it's kind of neat, but I don't really care that much. Like, we're into the story now, so I'm just gonna focus on what we're playing instead. Maybe that's why the hazmat suits are yellow. Maybe they're made of banana, and the banana absorbs it. Something like that. What? This isn't where I saved. Oh, I guess I just have to click through there. Hopefully I can... Wait, let me just double check. Restore game. Oh yeah, here we are. Quaramonte City we've headed to. Yes. Here we are. Oh yeah. George in his sunglasses. Looking super cool. That's Nico. It seems like there's going to be a lot of people to talk to. Man, woman, man. Hut. Man. Band. Poster. Yeah, right. We better get exploring because this could take a while, all this talking. Who should we talk to first? Let's go with this lady. Hello. Hello?
Those things are gourds, aren't they?
See.
I means
Hey!
yes.
Mind the footwear, lady.
C means yes, by the way. Is that it?
Do you have to spit like that?
See. You think I want to swallow that crap?
What I mean is, it can't be doing your business any good. I'm sure you'd sell a lot more gourds if you didn't.
Nobody ever complained before.
Okay, I can see I'm not getting through.
There's such a George thing to do. Just come waltzing in to this completely new place, start telling people how to do their job. And what do you know? What do you know? How do you know that people aren't buying stuff, George? You literally just stepped off the boat. How would you possibly know that? Sometimes George really annoys me. Other times he's cool. It's just like he can flip-flop so easily. Read more books for me. Should I do a dramatic a dramatic reading of what's a good book to dramatically read? Bart Simpson's Guide to Life. I was just looking over on my shelf, all the Simpsons books. Ooh. Oh, the music's playing. Can I turn the music back up now? Turn up a wee bit. Oh yeah. I wondered if we could maybe select the spit pot, but we can't. So let's move on to this man.
Hi.
You wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy a cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want any damn vegetables.
Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on bulk purchases.
I'm not into cabbages. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Aye, Tezcatlipoca. Put it away, senor. Tezcatlipoca brings nothing but evil.
The poor guy was so freaked, he didn't even mention his cabbages. See ya.
See, I wouldn't want to be ya. Tezcat, what did he say? Did we get an update on that? Oh right, so that's why we're in Quaramonte, is because that's where Ubier ships his artifacts from. Okay. Okay. Oh, can I get him to say that again?
You change your mind. You want to buy cabbages after all. How many you want? 2? 3?
None.
Don't come crying to me if you die of scurvy.
He wasn't going to be any help.
Fine. George is a bit stubborn, don't you think? Oh, totally. He's very stubborn at times. As I say, very annoying character at times. It was this character, right? Oh, no, that's Dog Biscuits. Where's our stone? Coyote stone.
That guy wasn't interested in anything except cabbages.
Okay.
Hello, Joe!
Never mind them. We've still got the worm. Tequila worm. Hey, Red Star. How are you doing? Can I talk to those people? No. Can I talk to that man? What are you doing in the corner? Looking all suspicious over there on your own.
Hi there. What have you got for sale?
¿Qué?
I said, what have you got? Oh, never mind.
I waited all that time for that. Like, it takes so long sometimes for the character to move over. And then there's that awkward pause before they actually start talking. I'm full. Good. It's good to be full. Although not so full that you feel sick. Trust me. What else can we have a look at? Oh, another lady. This one's not spitting as much. Oh, yes,
Hi.
she is.
Lovely bread.
¿Qué?
Bread. Pain?
Sí, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry.
Pan? Oh, chocolat? Maybe? No. Useless. George is useless. Let's head over this side then. Nico's just wandered off. Or is she over here still? Oh, there's a goat. Oh. Oh. You know, there's broken sword series and goats. Let's see what this one does. Nothing. Nothing at all. What a well-behaved goat.
In Quaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense.
All right then. Well, we won't do that. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to see what it said. A lot of beef, cheese, and guacamole in me. I wonder what you had. Sound good. I had a cauliflower and cheese pie with some sweet potato mash and broccoli. Can we talk to the band? Can I join the band? I bet George can play anything.
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the law in his life.
Wait a minute, maybe we really could join this band. There's a vacancy.
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
What?
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Quaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
That's harsh. Do you watch a Simpsons episode while you eat? Not now. We haven't done that in a while, actually. Currently, we are watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which we're almost done. We didn't watch it in the right order, though. We didn't start at the beginning. We kind of jumped around, so now it's like we'll watch some, and then we think, oh, we've seen this one before, so we have to... We did it in such a stupid way. But yeah, almost finished with that. Then I need to finish off Arrested Development. I need to watch the Netflix series, which apparently isn't great, but I still want to watch it just for the sake of completion. And then who knows? I don't know. I've got the I still haven't finished the finished. I haven't started the Friends Lego apartment set. You know, it's got like Chandler and Joey's and Monica's apartment. Haven't even started that, and I bought it last May. And I feel like I kind of have to watch Friends whilst building that. So it sounds bad, but I might just rewatch Friends for like the 7th time. It was loaded waffle fries, and I got a burrito for later on. Loaded waffle fries. Oh, I know what you mean. It took me a second to realise what waffle fries are, but yes. They're good. If that's what I think they are, then they're good. Watch anime. I'm going to start watching Pokemon, the original series. Just for nostalgia. Anyway, this band. What do we? Oh yeah, the guy got arrested. Really sad.
Why don't you try playing a tune to cheer yourselves up?
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We could earn 10 times as much down the mines. My cousin Ramirez was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident.
Right, so, I mean, you kind of said it yourselves there, guys. Like, yeah, it pays more, but you can lose your legs. So, do you really want to do that?
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
Damn. That is not good. Dog biscuits?
Would either of you guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really, they're good.
We'll take your word for it.
Oh, no. Okay, good. Yeah, don't actually give them a dog biscuit. That's not going to go down very well with the locals. What else can we talk about?
Have you any idea what this is?
No, senor.
Me neither.
Okay.
Have you seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying that thing around with you, senor? Don't you know who it is?
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
Tezcatlipoca. Everyone remember that. Tezcatlipoca. I'm going to forget it.
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't? Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
Okay. I really want this guy's hat. I mean, is it a hat? What do you call it? whatever it is. It looks like it's very warm.
What was the ship with the condor flag carrying?
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the Condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
Okay.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the sun is hidden by the moon.
It's crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
I forgot how quickly like the accents for some characters can just come and go. Like that was the thing in the previous game as well. Like sometimes people would sound French, sometimes they'd sound very British trying to be French. Right, this.
George Stobart,
Oh.
well, of all the...
Mrs. Henderson. Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
When you've been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria. He was an army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged.
Oh, brother. Why do they have to make these characters come back but not Lady Piermont? Or maybe they still will. I don't know. But really? Dwayne and what's her name again? Ugh, the Hendersons. But to be fair, they weren't that annoying. I like her glasses. Very, very Dame Edna-esque. Not them again. Where is Lady Piermont? Do you know what, should I... I'm almost tempted to look up if she reappears, but I think I will spoil it. I won't do that. Right, let's go through all the same things, but with this lady instead.
Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
Uh-oh. Sounds like they had an argument.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoil sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own.
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
That is very accurate to today, isn't it? It's like, did you really go to the gym if you didn't take a picture of it and put it on Instagram? Did you really do this out of the other if no one sees it online? If a tree falls in the wood and no one's around, that sort of thing. Who's going to take a picture of this lovely lady? No one will know she's been to the pyramids otherwise. Sounds like a Disney Channel original. Wasn't the Hendersons... wasn't it that show with, like... Bigfoot? Or monkeys? It rings a bell, the Hendersons. Harry and the Hendersons. Yeah. I remember this creep. Oh, was it a film? Maybe not a TV, sorry, it was a film, wasn't it? Oh my, oh, it's got John Lithgow in it. Wow. There's Harry and there's the Hendersons. Anyway, speaking of Lady Piermont, I went back and watched your Beneath the Still Sky Let's Play. I was impressed with the quality considering it's nearly 10 years old. Oh, well, I'm very pleased to hear that. I'm very surprised. I mean, I don't think it's terrible, but yeah, like you say, it's 10 years old and I probably was very very annoying at parts, but I'm glad you liked it. I have very, very odd memories of that game. Very mixed memories. The whole the blue man bit, the space bit. It's very, very odd. Very, very odd game. If you asked me to try and explain the plot to you now, I would not know where to begin. No clue. Joey, the little robot. Wasteland. Yeah. All right. Anyway, maybe we could go to the pyramids with her instead of Dwayne.
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
Wait, what? That's a bit weird. Joe, be sure to check your cam is still recording. It'd suck if... Yeah, well, I actually don't record these anymore. I record them if I think it's going to be... if I think Twitch is going to mute certain parts. So basically, if I think there's going to be copywritten music playing at some point during the game, I'll record it locally. But if I don't, like, I'm pretty sure this game's going to be fine. I just export the Twitch video. I don't even bother recording my own one. And I think that's what happened, is like the export from Twitch to YouTube glitched somehow and then froze towards the end. I have tried something I won't get into it actually, but yeah. All I need to do is just double check the video before it gets deleted on Twitch. Double check it on YouTube to make sure it's exported properly, which I will do from now on. Lesson learned.
What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywheres? The market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the great design, George.
Pearl, that's her name, right. Pearl and Dwayne. Well, Pearl, can I interest you in a lovely little worm?
Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywheres near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
I think the worm might be this game's version of the dirty handkerchief, or the buzzer. Maybe we just get to show the worm to everyone.
What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one. What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I got the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot.
Damn, George. Why? George is just so mean sometimes. I'm going to be honest. If I had to choose to hang out with either Pearl or George, I would 100% pick Pearl. George is just such a jerk. He's got such an attitude on him.
What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Hoo-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
Okay. That was strange.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well, it's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Oh, you know what that makes me think? That there's going to be some element of like hopefully like a puzzle, maybe shining a light or something into, or like the absence of light when the eclipse hits. I really hope they incorporate the eclipse into some sort of puzzle. That'd be really neat. Okay, right. So that's Pearl done. Have I spoken to this man? Don't think I have.
Do you have crabs?
No, only fish.
£1 fish man.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
If by some remote chance I ever need a fish, I'll be back.
Nice fish.
Do you recognize this statue?
Si, senor. It is very, very bad luck. That is Tezcatlipoca, the night hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck, good or bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared out of his wits.
Go away.
Go away. Can't be a protagonist without being dick attitude. I mean, I totally, I get, like, that's the thing with George. Sometimes he's meant to be unlikable. I think he's meant to be a bit, thinks a lot of himself, a bit stubborn, a bit egotistical, a bit narrow-minded. But sometimes it's like the game doesn't give you enough of the other side of it, like enough reasons to like him. Sometimes he needs to be a little bit more light-hearted, I feel. Anyway, can we go inside the police station? We can, but before we do that, what's over this way? Not much. Oh, there's Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne.
It was Pearl's husband, Dwayne. Hey, Mr. Anderson. Good to see you again.
Do I know you, son?
George Stobart, remember? In Syria? I sold you a statue.
I remember that. Pearl was mighty vexed when the paint came off.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll give you back the $50.
No, you suckered me fair and square.
Well, fine. I mean, if I was him, I'd be like, yeah, give me the money back now. I don't care if you suckered me fair and square. There is no honor in suckering, sucking, being sucked. I'm going to stop with that.
Are you still working for you know who?
You know I can't talk about my work, George. That's between me and Uncle Sam.
Fine, we'll move on.
Does the name Karzac mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor, and the rat who kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
Thank you, I guess. Is that a compliment? I don't know.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in Quaramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
No, really. The leader of the band in the square has been in prison just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
What does that mean? If Neho, the Syrian merchant kid, is somewhere in his village, I'll scream. Wow, father, look at what the chances seeing you here. To be honest, I would kind of like that, because then maybe there's a chance he'll start talking about Roger Moore and the Saint again. And I'd like that.
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town. Marched him off to jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
Uh-huh. The truth comes out.
I spoke to Pearl earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
She'll get over it.
Okay then, fine. Oh, would you like these for Pearl?
What do you think of these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No, a guy we know in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then. Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it.
Ménage à trois, perhaps.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
Why did you bring a huge truck like that?
George, I'm on a top-secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
I don't believe you. I think it's just that you need all that room for Pearl shopping, right? It's got to be.
Would you like a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
These are strange people, aren't they?
Would you like to borrow my lucky piece of coal, Dwayne?
What's so lucky about it?
Well, we made it to Quaramonte in one piece.
When you've been here a few days, you won't look on that as luck.
Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
Sure I do. You have to get up pretty early to catch Dwayne with his pants down.
What? You beat me to it?
Condor Transglobal is all wound up. Seems like my investigations scared them off.
Wow, okay, maybe he really is working for the CIA. I thought that was all just, you know, Dwayne being like, oh, I'm going to sound all high and mighty in front of this guy. Maybe he really is a secret agent. Maybe he is like Felix Leiter. Maybe he's got a British spy friend and together they go on all these different adventures, saving the day. Maybe I misjudged Dwayne. Maybe.
Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Oh. Voice. Audio quality dipped there for some reason.
What can you tell me about the mining company?
The general closed down one of their mines after the explosion. Lots of folks lost their lives. I was lucky. I only lost my legs.
Oh, you're that guy's cousin. Okay.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah. Look, I'm not interested in geology.
You're not? I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
That's right.
Then the guy you should talk to is the professor. He was here a while ago.
Listen, kid, don't you try and talk to me about obsidian, alright? I know you put them in a square and then you light them with a flint and steel and then you go into the nether. I know what to do with them. Thank you.
Do you know what this statue represents?
Should do. I used to carve things like that to sell to tourists. But it scared people around here, so I stopped.
Do you recognize the design on this label?
Why, sure. That's the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company logo.
Do they have an office in Quaramonte?
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Maybe he's an assassin. Dwayne? I feel like Dwayne would... I just can't imagine him being very quiet. He's a big guy. He's a big guy. But again, I'm just getting into the mind of George, becoming very judgy and snappy. Maybe Dwayne is an assassin. Right.
Did you see the ship with the Condor flag?
No.
But the dock is just the other side of the square.
Might as well be the other side of the moon.
Whatever, okay.
Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate it. Drop by.
Really?
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine, and everyone's invited, except the general.
Maybe.
What do you think of these panties?
Awesome. You wear them?
No. Someone sent them to my girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
Who do you think about just how weird of a situation that is? This random man coming up to you, asking you all these strange questions, and then ending with, hey, look at these panties. They're my girlfriend's. Bye. It's like... Yeah, George is an odd one. What did I just hover over? I just hovered over something, didn't I? Maybe not. I thought it was around here. No. Let's go. Let's go around the back. Okay, can we go in this building? Quaramonte Mining Company. Oh. Oh, I think we can. Do we go there or do we go to the police? Let's go to the police first. I want to go see this Miguel.
Hey, Nico!
I have done just as I have been instructed, Professor. With the mine closed down, there'll be no one around to observe your excavations. Ah, I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
Look at the grin
I'm
on
sorry to
that.
keep you waiting, Senor. Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. My name's George Stobart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Nicole Collard. Enchanté, mon général.
Pardon me, senorita, but I couldn't help myself.
Look, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
You've come to the right place, senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
Graciento. Okay. I remember in the last stream, in the chat, it was brought up about how some people don't like the in the remaster the little faces that they've added to the corners when people are talking, and I got to in this situation right now, I kind of have to agree, because you see this character drawn like this with this gigantic smile, looking like the Joker, as you say, and he just looks like that's a great design. And then you see his little thing, like this one, and it's like, oh, actually, he just looks like a normal guy with like maybe a kind of big mouth. But this is like it's much more stylized, isn't it? And I think it works a lot better. Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if these games were remastered in the same way that the Monkey Island games, like 1 and 2, were remastered? That'd be so good, because I'd love to see these sort of character designs and stuff like this, but just not in a tiny little window on my monitor. Yes, there's lots of, it's a bit horny, clearly. He just can't stop himself. And we have a lot of stuff to talk to him about. Holy moly. Let's get on with it.
This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, senor. I am a man of many parts.
I can see that, General.
You be quiet, Nico. You're just leading him on.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzac?
No. No, I never heard of him.
He's a bad liar, though.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
Look at George's face.
Is it true there's a restriction on music in Quaramonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots and what do they got left?
Easy listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not? It happened in your country.
He has a point there. Touché.
Are there any ruins around the city?
Of course, senor. Quaramonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour. When he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
Who's Ronaldo? Is that the professor?
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Ubier, a visitor, senor, like yourselves.
Did you say Ubier?
Si, senor. Professor Ubier, a French archaeologist.
Oh, okay. We have a face to the name now.
What's Ubier doing in Quaramonte?
Researching our rich and glorious past, senor. The professor is planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
Okay.
Would you like a biscuit?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, every man has his price.
Mine is more than a dog cookie, Senor Stobart.
Damn. Oh. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's getting a fax. Oh. That was cool.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
Yes, the market.
What do you think of these panties, General?
Oh boy, fabuloso.
They're yours if you'll tell me all you know about Karzac.
I told you. I never heard of the guy. Do I get the panties now? I told you all I know.
You told me nothing.
Every man does have his price, and we know what this man's is. Panties. What a little perv.
Take a look at this label.
Si, senor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, senor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
Oh, maybe that guy's Ronaldo.
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
The musicians out in the square say that a ship flying the Condor flag was birthed here.
They are simple peasants. They will go along with anything you say in the hopes of parting you from your money.
Yeah, well, I didn't buy anything from him, so that didn't work, did it?
Condor is run by Karzac, isn't it?
Wrong again, senor. Karzac has nothing to do with anything called Condor, whoever he is.
Do you keep a record of companies registered in Quaramonte?
Of course, senorita. Unfortunately, all the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
How convenient.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming Eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, senor.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Right then. What was his name again? General Graciento. What's going on around his office enemy of TV?
I decided to leave the television switched on.
A creeper indeed, for sure. Was even dressed in green. A little drinks cabinet thing down there. Damn, I can't click it.
It was a computer monitor with some kind of outdated game displayed on it. I didn't have time to get sidetracked by playing computer games.
It looks a little bit like Space Invaders, maybe? Oh yeah, it definitely is. El Joker. There's a safe down there.
The safe was undoubtedly locked.
Interesting.
Senor. Leave the child alone.
Oh. Papers. Papers, please. That's a game I need to play.
I had no need for junk mail, especially someone else's.
Okay. Yes, that's Ronaldo.
Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Hello, senor. How can I help you?
I'd like to visit your prisoner.
Condemned prisoners aren't allowed visitors.
Condemned?
To death. He is to be executed. Knowing my luck, I will probably have to shoot him myself.
Amnesty International is going to hear about this.
I don't think these guys care about Amnesty International.
I thought Miguel was arrested for playing the wrong kind of music.
Si, senor, he was.
And that carries the death penalty?
No. You think we're crazy? While being questioned, he confessed to being an anti-government agent.
Ah.
Are there any ancient pyramids near Quaramonte?
Si, senor. But it's not very impressive. It's in ruins.
That's perfect. Would you be willing to give a guided tour of the ruins?
I can't. The General would have a fit if I left all this paperwork.
But he said you could... Oh, fine.
Would you like a gourmet dog snack biscuit?
I would love one, senor. But I would have a problem with my teeth.
Toothache?
No, senor. If the General catches me eating on duty, he'll knock them out.
Do you recognize this statue?
Tezcatlipoca. The night wind. Take it away, senor. That stone is cursed.
I swear that people have been calling it different things every time. Maybe not every time, but... what was that one? The Night Thief. That was definitely not what someone else called it. Maybe it has multiple names.
You know anything about this eclipse?
No, senor. El General keeps me in the dark about most things.
So long.
So long, farewell. Alright, what else do we have on this side of the room? Filing cabinet?
The filing cabinet was probably locked.
Probably can't go back there. That's the way out. Let's just try that.
I wasn't going to try investigating the passage while the General was sat there.
Fine, right, we need to distract him, clearly. If I go back to him... Will he maybe give Ronaldo permission? Oh wait, what's this? The chart.
Do you have a map of Quaramonte?
A map? I'm sorry, senor, but I don't.
What about the one on the wall?
Ah, that is an archaeological survey map, senor. Not suitable for tourists.
I'll be back.
Never mind then. Right, that was just a total failure. Let's try... I guess we're done here for now. Let's just leave. Although I guess now with that... No, that was useful.
Why did you show him the stone?
I thought maybe he might know something about it.
Well, he does now, for sure. He knows we have it.
Oh god, now I've got to talk to Nico about everything. Bloody hell.
Did you notice that chart on the police station wall?
Yes. It looked like a map to me, but I couldn't make out the details.
Whatever it was, the General didn't want us to see it. You came on a little strong with the General.
I was merely flattering his ego, George. Every man has his Achilles heel.
Maybe, but that guy's weakness isn't in his foot. Tell me about this Karzac guy.
Well, I saw him for only a few minutes, but he frightened me. I got the impression that Pablo was nervous when he was around too. His eyes, they're like a wild animal's, like a tiger. That's what scared me most about him. He looked so unpredictable and dangerous.
Ooh. I like the music just randomly starting in the background.
Did you know Ubier's wife was a film star?
No, I didn't know he was married. What happened to her?
She died. In mysterious circumstances, apparently.
How mysterious?
I heard she was murdered. Possibly by Ubier himself.
A murderer, huh? André said he was something of a celebrity.
We got to talk about Andre. All right.
Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of you.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something?
Yeah, because that's really the same. That's the same thing as going on a little lunch date. Uh-huh.
That man we saw talking to the General was Ubier. Didn't you recognize him?
I never met him, remember? The guy I called in Paris claimed to be Ubier, but he sounded nothing like the man in the police station. Maybe the professor really is innocent.
Nah, it's too much of a coincidence that he's here in Quaramonte.
Right, I don't want to go through everything with her. Nope. We're done for now. I want to go and talk to the band about that guy's cousin who... No, not the cousin. The pipe player. Who's going to get killed. Yep. Hello? What? What? That was really odd.
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come? No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I quite like that saying, actually. So we really can't mention about that guy being killed soon? It seems like a quite important thing to talk about. And being like an anti-government agent.
I had nothing else to talk about.
Wow, okay. Fine. That's surprising. Entred, hello. It's been so long since I played this, I barely remember the scenes. This is my first go. It's been about half a year since I played the first one, so it's nice to return to the characters, and I'm liking where this is going. Although, yeah, like strange bits of awkward pauses. Don't know what's going on there. Should we go upstairs to the mining company thing?
Hey, Nico!
Come on, up we go. Oh, wow. I was not expecting it to look like this. This is actually very professional. This looks very, very nice.
Hola, señora.
Hi. We were wondering...
I was talking to the lady, Chico.
Hi, my name is Nicole Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Quaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
Oh, listen, it's like some ASMR. Tapping. Some keyboard tapping. Looks like a place for a scammer. Actually, yeah, like a bit call centery. Like that's true. That is true. Right, what we're going to ask her about? Karzac?
Have you heard of a man named Karzac?
No, who is he?
He's the reason we came to Quaramonte. We think he's running a drug ring.
Well, I hope you find him, but I've never heard the name before.
Okay.
Can you tell me about the accident at the mine?
Accident? It was sabotage. Somebody wanted my mine closed down for good.
Do you have any evidence that the mine was sabotaged?
Not yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it. There'd been trouble at that mine for several months. The workforce was getting smaller every day. Someone had started a rumor among the men that the mine was cursed. Now the entire operation has been closed down.
Interesting. Okay.
Where's the site of the mine?
Several days upriver at a remote area known as Teoculcan.
Teoculcan. I love the word, like all the names of places in this game. Quaramonte, Teoculcan. Oh, so exotic.
Do you know Professor Ubier?
Yes. I understand he is about to embark on an archaeological expedition. He hired some equipment from me earlier today.
I overheard him talking to the general. I think they're working together.
What? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have hired out the equipment. Now, why would the general be interested in an archaeologist?
Why would the general be interested in the archaeologist? Because the archaeologist has found some sort of like secret, ancient city of gold, and we're gonna become super rich and take over the world. Maybe. I think that's probably it. Show her the panties. Okay.
Would you be interested in these panties? They look about your size.
Is that your best line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
I love that. Like, there's me saying, "Oh, sometimes I don't like these faces. Sometimes they're funny though." I love that when they put that. It's like a surprised face on George, but not massively surprised. It's like only slightly surprised, shocked face. Right. What else should we ask her about? Ooh. Where's the stone thing?
Can you tell me anything about this statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
Okay.
Does this stone mean anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
You see this? It's my lucky piece of coal.
What's so lucky about it?
I'm not sure yet.
Great conversation. Oh
Nice
my.
buns.
What? Do these people have trousers on? How random. How random. Anyway, let's just pretend that didn't happen. That went well, yeah. Hey, Mad. Hey, Mark, how was Christmas? I worked through it all and put my car in a ditch. Oh, no. Oh, dear. My Christmas was good, thank you. Very, as per usual, very, very quiet. Just very small. Pretty much just me and my mum. But, yeah, no, it went by very quickly, my Christmas break. I did not put any cars in ditches, though. I hope you're okay and everything's all right. Holy moly. Car's fine. Okay, that's good. That's good. But yeah, no, I hope yours was, apart from the car in the ditch, I hope your Christmas was nice. I don't know what's happening anymore. No, it's getting a bit odd. Can we talk? I feel like we're probably going to be able to talk to this guy in a minute. Let's just finish with this lady first. Dog biscuit?
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
That's a no then.
Do you recognize the icon on this label?
Condor Transglobal.
Did the company operate here in Quaramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
Very useful.
Do you know who owned Condor Transglobal?
I've no idea.
Not so useful.
Have you heard about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
I'm guessing this guy, the secretary, will probably... Or can we talk to these? Oh, we can talk to all these people. They're so hard at work. This is me when I'm working from home. Yes, yes, absolutely. 100%. I do not get distracted at all by YouTube or Twitch or Minecraft. No. I was backing down this dark lane from the customer's house and there was nowhere to turn around, so I had to back out with no lights and bam, ditch. I would definitely blame the customer. I'd be like, why did you put a ditch here? Anyone but me. Everyone else's fault. Right, let's talk to the bottomless secretary. Oh, Nico's talking to him, okay. Nope.
Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to stay in Quaramonte City, may I recommend the Consolidated Mining Experience, an interactive hands-on tour of one of our deepest mines. with talking tour guides available in 3 different languages.
A tour of a mine.
Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
I don't know when Nico she's just done. She's just done with this now. I don't know what I expected. Maybe not a tour though. I mean, I think a tour of a mine would actually be quite interesting, but maybe that's just me. I kind of want to ask this guy about why he's not wearing any trousers, but maybe that will pop up later on. Showing the panties. I know. I wish I could. I guess we'll start off with the Eclipse.
Do you know anything about the eclipse that's due soon?
Me? No, senor.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzac?
No, senor.
How come you're not wearing any pants?
I feel more alert without them. Kind of perky.
And your boss doesn't mind?
She suggested it.
Oh, that doesn't seem... What would HR say about that? Not sure that... seems a little bit of a strange situation, but hey, whatever works. He seems happy. Let's talk to these guys. I bet they're going to say like, oh no, we can't talk, we're too busy. Oh no, we can.
Are you looking forward to the eclipse of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Please. Go away and let me get on with my work.
No.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzac?
Can't you see I'm busy? If I don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
Fine then.
Did you know there's an eclipse of the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited. Me and the boys are dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah? Cool.
Oh, that guy's name's Joe. Okay, I like the guy now. The guy with missing legs. That's fine. I can relate to that. I wore shorts every day. There are some people that they just seem to wear shorts whatever the weather. Like they just love shorts so much. I'm not a huge fan of shorts. Gotta be honest with you. I think it's because of my pasty white legs. I don't like them out on display. But then the vicious circle is if I never have my legs out, they will never get tanned. So then it's just the cycle repeats.
Ever hear of a guy called Karzac?
No, sir.
All right. Well, I don't think this is going to go anywhere, but we'll ask the last guy.
Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks.
Finally, some actual information. 9 days. Cool.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzac?
No.
Oh. All right then. I'm a bit blunt with me there, but I think some of these people are lying, and I think they do know Karzac, but for now... Why does it say Nico's there? Is she outside the window? Okay.
Would you like a biscuit?
Gourmet dog? Have you been eating those things, George?
Sure, they're great.
Her face. Okay, Nico's turned invisible for some reason. I don't know what's going on. This place is cursed. It really is. We'll ignore that and try and look in the cupboard.
Keep out of there.
Yeah, okay. Kind of thought that might happen, to be honest.
That's where the explosives are stored.
Oh. We definitely need to get in there then.
I had nothing else to talk about.
Okay, well I think that's pretty much it then. Yeah, let's get out of here. I feel like this is like, we're getting loads of information now. Like we're going around and just listening to a lot of things. I want to do some puzzles soon though, but... Well, I say that like, the whole game's a puzzle. The puzzle's going to be working out what to do next. Is there anything I haven't done yet? Oh, hang on, this hut.
Inside the hut was a chair and a small table.
Okay. Ooh, can we actually leave?
You can't leave without an exit visa.
You can't leave without an exit visa. How on earth are we meant to leave this place then? If we haven't got one. I don't know. Who could we go back to now? Let's maybe return to... Let's just see how Pearl's doing. Just a quick double check.
Have you met the guy who calls himself the General?
No, I haven't. Is he a real general?
I guess so. He wears a lot of medals on his chest. The wrong side of his chest. At least for any army I'd ever seen.
Ooh. Maybe a little clue there.
I hear you drove all the way to Quaramonte. In a truck.
That's right. You would not believe the state of some of those roads. Makes me downright sad to think there's still some places you can't reach in an automobile. In this day and age, you'd think there'd be decent highways just about anywhere folk choose to go.
Did you know that the truck was full of explosives?
Whatever gave you that idea, as if I couldn't guess?
Your husband. He was exaggerating, wasn't he?
Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna cope with Dwayne's over-fertile imagination.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Wow. Maybe he's not. That whole thing earlier about maybe he really is like a secret agent CIA. Nah. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. Let's go back into the...
Hey, Nico!
Oh. Into the police station. Bolithia. And maybe... I really want to go on that guided tour of the pyramid. Why can't this guy... What's his name again? Ronaldo. Come on.
I had nothing else I wanted to ask him.
Oh. Boring. Wait. We have got a lot of items. Is this set in Mexico? Yeah, we are currently in Quaramonte City, which I don't actually know if this is a real place. I'm going to guess no. But it might be. No, it's not. You never know. I had to double check. Okay. Oh, I just got a bit of a spoiler then by Googling that. Like literally on the front page of Google. I'm just going to show you just so you know where I'm getting this from. I was just reading. I spelled it wrong as well. But Quaramonte City. The goat. I just read something about goat. You have an amazing conversation with George when you show him the charcoal of luck. So I guess let's try that maybe. I didn't really mean to see that, but I did. Whoops. The guy on the left is a bit of a creep. He's General Graciento, and yes, we're calling him El Joker.
I'll crump with you, sweetie pie.
Because he's got a very big smile. Intro, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you indeed. Let's talk to him again, actually.
I'd asked him all I'd wanted to
Well,
for now.
hidely ho, neighborino.
Fine. And a hi diddly ho, Mega Parasect. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to some more Broken Sword 2. Okay, nothing new on there. Let's maybe try giving him an item. Shall we give him the panties again?
He would have no interest.
Well,
I'll be back.
That's definitely not true. We know that's not true, George. The lipstick?
He would have no interest.
I'll be back.
He must have some interesting something. Bank statement. Or what about this?
He would have no interest.
I'll be back.
Okay. The worm?
He would have no...
I'll be back.
No, alright, let's go try that goat thing then. It could also just be where it might not even be the goat. I don't know, maybe I misread that, but I'm just going to try. Coal and goat.
What was that? It's a lump of lucky coal. Coal? I would have preferred chocolate. Any flavor, so long as it hasn't got marzipan in it. God, I hate marzipan. You can talk. I mean, you're a talking goat. Keep your voice down. This is between you and me, right? Well, I guess so. Now, I mean it. You tell anyone you've spoken to me, and you'll be cursed.
Yeah, I pretty much, Max. I Why did the goat sound a little bit like? Well, I'm getting a bit of Jeff Goldblum vibes. I'm getting a little bit of like Jack Lemmon. That's the second biggest talking goat I've ever seen. Wow, they weren't kidding. That was a strange conversation. Can I guess if I do anything else to the goat, like show it anything else, it's not going to say anything. Like the panties. No, so it's only the coal. No, that's it now. It was a one-time thing. But we know. It's, you know. Wow. That's great. Does it want the worm? Do goats eat worms? No.
In Quaramonte, defacing a post...
Okay, right, well I'm glad. You know what, I would have never done that. I would never have done that, so I'm glad I saw that little spoiler, because that was good. I've beaten this game, can't remember what to do next, but remember being stuck here. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. And definitely never spoke to the goat. Is George high? Yeah, maybe he's, I don't know, maybe he's coming down or something. I remember the medals on the wrong side of the chest, but not the speaking goat. Yeah. How random is that? I guess that's a bit of like an Easter egg or something. Hang on. Now I just want to quickly look up Karzac, if I can spell it right. I just want to look up about the goat. The goat is tied to a rope on the wall and has an amazing conversation with George when he shows him the charcoal of luck. Don't give him marzipan, he hates it. Yeah, no, that's it. It's just a goat. Nothing else really to it. Literally just a goat that says something. Okay, then. Right. So what do we do now? Maybe we could head back to... Oh, we could head back to... Joe, I guess his name is. The guy, the legless guy. Or maybe Dwayne. Go see how Dwayne's doing. Don't know. Let's go have a double check. Before this moment, I was going to say that George is a liar. He wants to keep panties to himself. I don't know. He doesn't mind offering them. Oh, there's Ubier. He doesn't mind offering the pants to people, does he? Just any chance he gets. Hey, look at these panties.
Professor Ubier?
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Stobart. George Stobart.
He so clearly thinks he's Bond. Come on.
Does the name Karzac mean anything to you?
Yes, I know him. In fact, If it wasn't for Karzac, I wouldn't be here.
What?
He's financing my expedition.
Oh. That's very interesting, but before that, why did you kill your wife?
Tell me about your wife, Professor.
Please, I don't want to talk about her.
That's because you killed her.
You shot her, didn't you?
No! I loved Carol. She meant the world to me.
Where did we get shot from? Was that just a stab in the dark? Like, did we know that? Or did someone else say that that was the rumor that he shot her? Anyway, I think we picked the wrong one there, didn't we? Maybe not.
What do you know about my girlfriend's abduction?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was invited to your mansion in Paris.
Not by me, she wasn't. I haven't been home for nearly 7 months.
Oh, well, someone should really tell him that his house is probably burned down. Oh no, wait, we put out the flames. His house is fine. Sorry to scare you.
Have you ever employed a Central American butler or servant?
I've never employed any kind of servant, monsieur.
Okay, do you want a biscuit?
Would you like a biscuit?
No, thank you.
You should, they're good. I can't get enough of these things.
Okay. What else do we have to ask him about? We'll leave the stones until the end. Let's just get this other stuff out of the way.
Do you see this label?
Yes. It refers to a company named Condor. What of it?
I traced that company here to Quaramonte. Do you know where I can find the offices of Condor Transglobal?
The company no longer exists. They went bankrupt recently.
Are you sure about that, UBA?
I have proof that you are directly involved with Condor.
I used them as shippers to transport artifacts to a gallery in Paris. Beyond that, I have no connection with the company, which, as I said, no longer exists.
Okay, then.
Take a look at this, Professor. What have you got to say about that?
Where did you get this?
Never mind that. How do you explain these withdrawals?
I left my financial affairs in the hands of my secretary.
Including the withdrawal of funds in cash from your personal account?
I trust Gwyneth implicitly.
And why Marseille? Why the very place my girlfriend was taken?
That's obvious, Stobart. We are both the victims of the same devious plot.
What plot?
I have no idea.
What are you talking about, you silly old man?
Do you know anything about this eclipse, Professor?
Of course. It's not the reason I'm here in Quaramonte, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same.
Okay, let's carry on with the Eclipse stuff.
What's your interest in the eclipse, Professor?
Oh, it's purely a layman's curiosity. History's my subject, not astronomy. But I've been fascinated by the movements of the heavenly bodies since I was a child. I wouldn't miss a total eclipse for the world.
Does the eclipse have some special significance for you?
For me? No. For the ancient Mayans, it marked the end of the Fifth Age.
Perhaps we should be celebrating.
Ah, no. The end of each age heralds destruction on a global scale. The fifth is the final age, ending in the total destruction of the Earth.
Oh no, I don't want any more of this sort of stuff. I bloody watched Don't Look Up over Christmas, and I've had enough of the Earth getting destroyed. Thank you very much. No more total destruction of Earth. All right, if that's what we're going to stop in this game, great. Because can't be dealing with any more of that.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
Where did you get that?
That's my business.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale.
About 350.
Can you identify this statue, Professor?
Oh, yes. Tezcatlipoca, the Lord of Darkness.
A Central American god, right?
A supreme deity. Tezcatlipoca means, literally, smoking mirror. There. You see the mirror shield in his left hand? The Mayans believed he could look into the mirror and see into the hearts of men. He was the wind which came howling in the night in search of victims. And victims they gave him by the thousand.
Human sacrifices?
Men, women, children, animals, anything that bled. The steps of his temple ran red with the blood of sacrifices. The Mayans have a legend that says he'll return one day. I hope I'm not around to see it.
Very interesting. Let's save. I haven't saved in a while. Where does the game think I am in terms of progress? Probably not that much further since last time, actually. Yeah, 1%. Okay. Okay, so that was very interesting. I still don't trust him. Did this get updated at all? It did not. Right, Dwayne, what are you doing talking to him? Dwayne? Excuse me. There we go.
Do you think the general was involved with Condor?
Hell no. And if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist. No, that fella's just a mouthpiece for the real power in Quaramonte.
Which is?
So the general is nothing but a puppet?
He's like Pinocchio before he met the Blue Rinse Fairy. Strictly strings and wood.
Who's pulling the strings?
His mother. Better known as La Presidenta, the dictator.
Ooh. Okay. Truck.
Stealing trucks wasn't my style.
Great. Does the professor want some panties?
He wouldn't have wanted that.
Maybe he'd want some charcoal.
He wouldn't have wanted that.
Maybe he'd want a worm.
He wouldn't have wanted that.
Maybe he'd want the stone which he offered to buy.
He wouldn't have wanted that.
That's definitely not true, George. That's just plain wrong.
Why don't you want the general at your party?
Because if he comes, he'll bring those damned music albums from the 70s.
I had nothing more to say.
Where do we go from here then? That's the question.
He wouldn't be interested.
There's probably something I'm missing, to be honest. Especially over near the market bit, because I feel like maybe the people might have some more stuff to... Ooh, the cell window.
The cell was vacant.
How about that one?
There was a forlorn-looking guy asleep on the floor of the jail. It was Miguel, the pipe player. Hey, Miguel! He didn't hear me.
Ooh, how do I get his attention? Maybe I could use... What's this thing again? Chimney cone. Could I use that as like a loudspeaker? No. Like a megaphone. Could I throw something at him? No. Wiggly worm? I don't know. We definitely have to do something though. Oh, maybe we need to break him out of jail using the truck. I mean, it does explode, right? Oh no, wait, he was lying about that. Throw the coal at him? No. Okay, no, I'm just trying things at random now. Let's carry on back to the market.
Go away!
Go away. Okay, that guy is still a bit upset at us. It always interests me how 2D games could look so 3D like this. It's got... The thing with this is like it's got a very... The art for it is very good. Like considering when it came out. Like it does... It's a very pretty game and the backgrounds are really well done. So yeah, like you really do feel like you get to know the locations. Like I'm thinking back to the first game and like there's lots of really great locations. Like I'm trying to think of like all the places in Syria and that like underground bar place and all the places in Loch Marn, the castle, and also the animations as well, really good. Which is why it's a bit of a pity that sometimes I feel like the little faces they added don't quite match the same art style as the rest of the game. But yeah, never mind.
I wasn't gonna get anything out of the gourd lady except spit.
Fine, I don't want spit. Who have I not spoken to? No, I definitely did speak to her. She's got bread. Oh.
Do you recognize this statue?
Por Dios! Put it away! You will bring bad luck to Quaramonte.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I think there's already bad luck here, lady. Sorry to say it, but it's true.
That guy just didn't look like he was gonna help me.
The faces remind you of Vice City. Actually, that is very true. That's a very good comparison. They do have that stylized look to them. Especially George with his sunglasses on. Very 80s. Come on.
That guy wasn't interested in anything except cabbages.
Right. I think then, apart from the goat, Nico, help me.
Guess what this is? Go on, guess.
It's wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well, I suppose it could be.
How did she know that?
My grandfather used to work in a foundry.
Take a look at this, Nico.
That's disgusting, George. Why are you carrying it around with you?
I don't know. I just can't seem to part with it.
I think George is a bit of a kleptomaniac. Like, he just can't help himself.
Do you have any theories about this stone?
I think that design represents a dog, a Mexican dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh. Take a look at this.
Mon Dieu! Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Ubier's house. Have you any idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, George. But whatever his name, he sure is ugly.
Alright, well we already know that. I'm just going to leave all this. I feel like you either have to get the explosives out of the cupboard or get into the prison. I just can't remember which. Both good suggestions. You're right, the cupboard thing. Let's go back up here.
I had nothing else.
So we can't talk to her. Can we talk to the secretary without any trousers?
There was nothing else.
No. Could we give her something?
She wouldn't have been in.
No. So bank statement, no. Lucky coal?
She wouldn't.
No. Yeah, I feel like we need to probably do something with all these items we've got now. Either give someone an item or, you know, mix it with something, combine it.
I don't think so.
But just not that. That was an example, George, all right? I didn't actually want to do that. I think you need to distract or get rid of El Joker and Edgar looking Edgar lookalike to get to go and talk to Miguel. Right. Don't try and go in the cupboard. That's not going to work. Nothing else I'm missing around here, is there? Do not think so. No. Let's go then. We could try and go speak to the general again. Yeah, I don't think... Well, when we tried that last time, we said we've got nothing to talk about. Same with these guys, which I find that so hard to believe that we can't talk to them about Miguel.
I had nothing else.
No.
I had no...
Hey, Nico!
Is Nico... where is she gone? Oh, okay. So sometimes I can see her. Sometimes she disappears. Okay. Filing cabinet.
I'd asked him all I'd wanted to.
Can Nico help?
I wasn't going to try invest...
I wish. We've only got these last two things to talk about now.
Do you recognize this?
Is that the dart which knocked me out?
That's right. I kept it as a souvenir.
She doesn't seem very impressed.
Take a look at this.
An eclipse of the sun. Why the sudden interest in astronomy?
I found the cutting in Ubier's house.
Apparently, it's only visible from Central America.
And that is it. How are we going to distract these two?
I had nothing else I wanted to ask him.
Well, I do, George. I have more.
I didn't have time to get...
Oh, I want to play some Space Invaders. Hey, Dennis, have you peeked inside the window? I can see him in there. Miguel. But I can't get his attention. It was this one, wasn't it?
There was a forlorn-looking guy asleep on the floor of the jail. It was Miguel, the pipe player.
Yeah. So I wanted to try and maybe throw some biscuits at him. No. I was trying to get his attention, but I couldn't. Maybe make a paper aeroplane? No. Ubier's gone. Where did Ubier go? Oh.
Did you find any evidence of Condor's drug smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no! Condor was a cover for the illegal export of Mayan artifacts.
So who was behind Condor Transglobal?
It was registered in the name of Edan.
Did you get the guy?
I don't think he ever existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
Wow, I'm actually very impressed with Dwayne. I'm not impressed with those glasses, but I'm impressed with everything else.
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George. I was supposed to make contact with him. By the time I found him, though, he was in jail. I've been trying to figure out a way to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
Oh, okay.
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work. I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just hope she remembered to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
Oh, God, there's a lot of things wrong with that bit of dialogue. Dwayne is a smart cookie. A detonator. How on earth are we going to make a detonator? I assume we have to make it, like out of bits and bobs, but we could also maybe find one. Where are we going to get that?
I had nothing. Stealing truck. It was Dwayne's truck, packed with high explosive, according to that amiable old paranoid. Reminded me of the time I was in Syria, but that's another story.
Another story for another day.
He was a friendly-looking guy.
I keep forgetting to right-click on things. I don't think I've been right-clicking on anything. I've just been left-clicking. But, like, yeah, right-click looks at stuff. Okay, detonator. What if we mix this with this?
That wouldn't...
And then mix that with that?
No. I had to think of something else.
And then that around the panties?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe not then. Well, the detonators, we're going to have to get a detonator from the mining operation.
It was Dwayne's wife, Pearl.
Maybe with the knowledge we have now, we can go and talk to the lady and be like, hey, lady, can we borrow a detonator, please?
It was a portrait of La Presidenta.
Ah, okay. Yeah, let's go back in there. Please have new dialogue. Aha.
Do you have any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure. They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare?
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
If you do, I'll give you some lovely red panties.
The General has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Ubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're heading.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the General and his sidekick are there.
What, is that it? Is that it?
I had nothing else.
Oh.
She wouldn't have been interested.
Hey!
Damn it.
Stay out of that.
Okay, right. So she's still playing hardball with the cupboard. I really thought that would... She'd just be like, yeah, okay, go on then. How about some lipstick?
She wouldn't have been...
Well, she doesn't really need it, does she? Look. Secretary? Oh.
I guess a mining company must use explosives, right?
Not in the accounts and ledger section, to my knowledge.
Damn.
Do you know where I could find a detonator?
Sure. The cupboard behind the boss. But she won't let you have it.
I'll use my charm.
This I gotta see.
Yeah, well, that didn't work, George, did it? That did not work.
I'm looking for a detonator.
Oh my, that's dangerous. I mean, are you qualified to handle those things? I don't know how you can work with explosives. I'd be too scared of blowing myself up. That's why I work in an office. Mind you, clerical duties are not as safe as you might think. You know those things you use to remove staples? You know, staple removers?
Look, I sympathize, but I've heard enough of this crap.
Don't you wish you could just be like that in real life? I mean, you could, I suppose, if you wanted to. But just, if someone's just boring you, waffling on about something you really don't care about, you can just be like, look, I've had it with this crap. And just stop the conversation right there.
Do you keep detonators in the office?
I don't know. I'm new here. In fact, I started this morning. I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be doing. Are you familiar with accounting software?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, sure. Which package are you using?
It's called Link. The guy who wrote it must be a lunatic. Every time I save a file, it plays a silly tune, and a little cartoon piglet dances across the display.
So what's the problem?
Well, none, I guess. But it's not what I'd expect from a professional accounting package.
That was a random conversation. Is that it?
There was nothing else.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, is that? Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a reference to something like some programming language or what this game's written in? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, Link, right? Beneath the Still Sky. See, that's one of the things I completely forgot. Link is the name of the, it's evil, isn't it? It's always evil. Beneath the Still Sky. Or is that the name of the AI? Yes, it's an all-powerful AI that connects and controls everything in Union City. And it was the baddie, of course it was. It's always... If there's AI in the game, or anything, it usually always ends up being a baddie. Or evil.
I had nothing else.
I wonder what would happen if we said no when that guy said about accounting software. I guess we'll never know.
She wouldn't have been interested.
Damn. What could I... Can I just knock her out with this?
She wouldn't have...
Probably not. No. Let's head back, I guess. And
It was a store cupboard.
yeah, the cupboard I need to get into, but I can't. I can't. Oops. Wait, is Nico still in these rooms with me, but just invisible? Because I wonder if at some point I need to have Nico help me with something, like as a distraction, maybe.
Could you distract the general while I took a look at that chart?
You're kidding. Did you see the way he was leering at me?
Yeah, you'd make a great snake charmer. Come on, 5 minutes is all I need.
Well, maybe. But it's your harebrained scheme. You do the talking.
Perfect. Oh, I thought it was a cutscene. I was waiting for it to do its thing. Have I played the new one? I played it ever so slightly. Like I played it for literally probably 10 minutes when I tried out Apple Arcade because I realised it was I could play it on my phone, and then I very quickly realised, ooh, just because you can play it on your phone doesn't mean you should. It was not a very good experience playing on a mobile. I think it's a game I definitely need to play on PC. Loved it though, despite the bugs. Oh dear, a bit buggy.
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Okay, Nico, you go. I'm going to do this. You go talk to him.
Senor.
Sorry, I forgot.
Nico? Help me. Aha.
My girlfriend has a favor she wants to ask you, General.
For you, my dear. Anything.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, no, you haven't. She's embarrassed about asking you for an interview, General.
An interview with me? Fabuloso!
Well, I want to write a story about you.
You hear that, Ronaldo? An exclusive glossy spread about your beloved general.
Si, Signor General.
Look after things here. I'm going back to my apartment and I don't want to be disturbed.
I'll get you for this, George Stobart.
Don't worry. If you're gone for more than a couple of hours, I'll come and get you.
A couple of hours?
Wow. Okay, that doesn't seem very safe at all. Poor Nico. I thought they were like, I thought the distraction was going to be here. Anyway, let's go look at this chart.
No, 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 senor. The general said nobody must see that chart.
He won't know unless you tell him.
You don't know him, senor. He will worm it out of me as easily as he de-waxes his ear.
Okay. I'd have to get rid of him.
Oh man, you're even more annoying than this guy, because at least that guy. Oh, at least that guy is interesting in his smarminess and creepiness. You're just a bore, Ronaldo.
Would you take my friend to the ruins now the general's gone?
I'd be honored, senor.
Thanks. I'll go get her.
Oh, good old Pearl. Come on. I'm not sure who Edgar Balthazar is, to be honest with you. Right, Pearl. I've got a surprise for you. No, I don't want to talk to you about a detonator, for goodness sake. Go on your tour.
I've made the arrangements for your visit to the temple, Pearl.
Oh, that's just great, George. Why don't you come too, honey?
I'd love to, but right now I have to save the world.
Listen, sweetie. I'm looking for an official guide to take me to the old pyramid.
For a lovely lady, I would go to the ends of the earth. For you, I will go as far as the pyramid and back. But what about your husband?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Let's go, Beanpole.
That's a good line. Right, off you go. Come on. Bugger off.
As Pearl and Ronaldo set out for the ruined pyramid, I prepared to search the police station.
Ooh, what was that fax? What was that? Can I go have a look? I cannot. Let me just quickly Google this guy. Edgar Balthazar. Oh, I see. Actually, it does look like that quite a lot. Yeah, that's oh my god, who's that? They do meet and greets with that character in Disneyland? What? Is there any kid? Is there any kid that's like, it's so random. Yeah, like any kid that goes to Disneyland's like, Mummy, I wanna go meet Iron Man. I wanna go meet Mickey and Minnie and Donald. I wanna go meet Elsa. I wanna go meet Edgar Balthazar. No kid is saying that. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. Max is. Right, let's look at this chart.
It looked like a geological survey map showing the land to the southeast of Quaramonte City. About 60 miles inland and upstream was an area marked Teoculcan.
That's the mining place. Okay, we can probably go in and speak to Miguel now as well. Let's just check the safe.
The safe was undoubtedly locked.
Oh, undoubtedly. Filing cabinet? I think that's also locked.
The filing cabinet was probably locked.
TV?
I decided to leave the television switched on.
Okay, fine. Let's go and check on the prisoner. Oh, there he is. Oh, is that a noose? Oh, right. What, they just let him do it himself if he wants to? I'll see how he's doing then.
It was a length of rope, knotted in a hangman's noose. It was Miguel, the musician. I'm George Stobart. You're Miguel the musician, aren't you?
Ex-musician, senor. My career is finished.
Going to jail could be the boost your career needed.
Senor, I would rather die than live with this shame.
You're very loud and you're very... Like, your voice is very different to George's. It's very present to me.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzac?
Yes. The old man spoke of him.
The foreigner? Professor Ubier?
That's right. This man Karzac is Ubier's boss.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that noose hanging from the bars?
Ronaldo strung it up, for me to hang myself. Don't cry for me, Senor Stobart. When I am dead, the goddess will take my soul to rest in paradise.
Is that it? I thought this might be a bit more useful for some reason. I don't know why.
There was nothing I wanted.
Wow, nothing else to say.
I couldn't reach the noose. I couldn't reach the light.
There's a light.
Someone had thoughtfully provided little shades for the light bulbs. The rest of the prison area looked like an English public toilet.
Is there anything else in here of note? Anything I can look at? Anything I can click on? Like, why does it let me interact with the light, I wonder? That's very interesting.
The light shades looked completely out of place. The light shades... It was Miguel. It was a length...
Okay, I don't think there's much else, actually. Which is a bit of a shame. Oh, and we still need the detonator, don't we? But... maybe now, having seen this chart, we can go back to that lady, the Conchita lady, and... we don't have a camera, do we? No. Maybe convince her? Let's go try that. But I think at some point soon I'm going to have to call it a night here. It's getting on. It's getting a bit late. But I just want to try and get a little bit further. I feel like we made so much progress in the first stream playing this, and then the second time it's been a lot of talking, a lot of meeting new people, including goats. The goats that don't like marzipan, but would like some chocolate.
I got a good look at that chart in the police station. It's a map of Quaramonte.
Does it tell us where Ubier is heading?
Yeah, a place called Teoculcan.
That's the site of the mine. I wonder why they're being so secretive about Ubier's plans. One thing's for sure. If the general's involved, they're up to no good. I'd like to talk to that musician Miguel. Take the detonator and get him out of that jail.
Oh, good. That I can do. That tapping, man. Gotta say, like, I know I talk about ASMR a lot, but like, and I joke about ASMR a lot. Like, there's a lot of ASMR that's just weird and creepy, but sometimes like keyboard sounds legitimately are very relaxing. Maybe not that one, but like Apple keyboards in particular. Sometimes they just make such a nice noise. Okay, right, let's give this detonator to Dwayne. This reminds me of the bit from Time Splitters 2, the mission where you have to blow up the jail cell and get the lady out, or the second player if you're playing co-op.
Here is the detonator, Dwayne.
Keep your voice down, George. You want everyone to know. You'd best go and warn Miguel that the U.S. cavalry's on the way.
Okay.
Okay, right, great. I can't stand keyboard sounds. Oh, there we go. It's a fickle thing, isn't it? ASMR. I love how like it's called ASMR when it's really a kind of gobbledygook. What does it stand for? Auto sensory meridian response. It's like, does that even have any sort of scientific? It's just, I think it just sounds. I don't know. Do people even know what it is? And 2005's gun. True. True.
Hey, Miguel.
What is it? What is happening?
We're getting out of here.
Who's we? They've sent the Delta Force?
Nope.
The Impossible Missions Force?
Don't make me sick. Much better.
Who then?
A retired greetings card salesman from Ohio.
I'm doomed.
Uh-oh.
You're not the only one.
I should have known you'd be trouble the moment I saw you.
Look, I can explain everything.
Get in that cell, now.
And what if I refuse?
He'll shoot you.
Okay, here I am, going quietly into the cell.
Very wise, North Americano scum.
One of the reasons I hate guns so much is the way they make people so damned impolite.
Don't you close that door. Oh, you.
I hope you're enjoying your vacation, Senor Stobart.
Go polish your weapon, Ronaldo.
This was part of your plan, right?
Well, in a manner of speaking, no. I was all out of ideas. It was up to Nico now.
So, here we are.
You've changed.
I thought I would slip into something more comfortable.
The stench of cheap cologne rolled over me like tear gas.
So, what do you want to know about me? Ask and I will answer. I will deny you nothing.
Look at that lava lamp.
I am a very giving person.
How nice for your friends.
Your eyes are glittering like stars.
His damn cologne was making my eyes water. I was running out of sofa.
As spirited as you are beautiful, I admire that.
As long as he admired it from afar.
I mean, the man has got very nice hair, I'll say that. It was very 80s, but, you know, gotta say, looks all right. Even if he is a complete creep, he has a nice house too. I mean, look at the lovely fireplace, a lava lamp. Oh, I was going to say one of those singing fish, but that's just a fish. Kind of small TV though. I would need a bigger TV. Lovely view though. Look at that. Lovely. Is that Presidenta or whatever her name is? I think it might be. Anyway, I think that seems like a good place to stop for tonight as we take over control of Nico and switch up the story while George is in prison. Nice teeth too. Lovely teeth. Lovely big white shiny teeth, which he loves to show off a lot. Let's just save the game. Yeah, save that. What are we on now? 45%. Very nice. Very nice. My favourite part of the stream tonight was definitely the goat. I'm glad I just happened to read that on Google. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by and chatting tonight. I'll be back on Sunday, which is the 9th. I will repeat what I said at the beginning of the stream though, just in case anyone, you know, who wasn't here earlier. The 10th of January is my YouTube anniversary day, where I like to try and do something a bit special, like a special video or live stream or something. I don't know what. except I haven't got any ideas. So if anyone has any ideas for what I could do as a kind of a special one-off video, let me know on some sort of social media or Discord, because I am stumped. It's 5 days and I really want to do something, but I just can't think of anything good. It's making me sad, but no worries if not. Yeah, I'll be back on Sunday for another live stream. I'm not sure if it will be Broken Sword or it might be something else just to switch it up a bit, but we'll return to Broken Sword soon enough anyway. Yeah, until then, thank you everyone for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
Hello, George.